My name is Wraitho, and I collect the stories people wish they could forget. Tonight, I bring you a tale that starts with a house and ends with something that was never meant to be seen. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Not for me, but so the shadows don't forget your name. Now, lean closer, because this story begins the moment a man opened a door that should never have existed. The 13th door. Ethan Crowley never believed in curses. He believed in bills, deadlines, rent, and the daily grind. Nothing supernatural, nothing strange. Until the inheritance. His estranged uncle, Vincent Crowley, passed away without warning, leaving Ethan a house deep in the outskirts of Grayson County. Everyone in the family had always whispered about Vincent's insanity, but nobody ever spoke specifics. Just the same sentence, repeated at every family gathering. He let the house get to him. Ethan always thought it was alcoholism or loneliness. He was wrong. The house sat crooked on a fog-soaked hill, 3 stories tall, paint peeling like burnt skin. The windows were too dark, too reflective, as if they were eyes judging every arrival. He unlocked the door. The house breathed. Not figuratively. It inhaled, air rushing inward, curtains swaying though no wind existed. Ethan froze. Then he laughed nervously. Houses creak. Wood moves. Old buildings groan. Nothing paranormal. He explored. 12 doors on the first floor. Kitchen, study, bathroom, guest rooms. All tidy but unused. Like the house was waiting for company that never arrived. He found his uncle's study last. The walls were covered with blueprints of the house, or what he assumed was the house. But something was wrong. The plans showed 13 rooms on the ground floor. Ethan counted again. There were only 12. On the blueprint, the final door was marked in red. Door 13. Never open. He felt a cold drop of sweat trickle down his spine. This is a joke, he muttered. But as he turned to leave, something whispered behind him. Find me. He spun. No one. But the blueprint had changed. The red door now pulsed, like a heartbeat. The first night, he heard footsteps. Not pacing, following. Every step Ethan took, something else matched it a second later. Slower, heavier, wrong. At 3:03 a.m., someone whispered Ethan's full name. Nobody should know his nickname. Nobody. He spent the night sitting upright, clutching a fireplace poker like a child holding a toy sword against darkness. At dawn, he told himself he imagined it, but the house wanted proof. And it provided some. There was a new door in the hallway, a black wooden frame, carved with symbols that twisted like veins. Door number 13. Exactly where the blueprint said it would be. It wasn't here before, Ethan whispered. The house creaked in response. Almost offended, he questioned it. He tried the handle. Cold. Locked. He left. The door waited. That night, scratching began. Not from inside a wall, from behind the 13th door. Slow, patient, hungry. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Ethan pressed his ear to it. A voice whispered, knock. He stumbled backward, heart racing. Someone's inside, he whispered. No, something was inside. He backed away. The door knocked. Once. Twice. A third time. He screamed and ran. A package waited on the doorstep. No address. No shipping info. Inside was a brass key with the number 13 engraved. And a note. You can't inherit a house without its history. Below the message was a smudged fingerprint. His fingerprint. He hadn't touched anything. He hadn't signed anything. Yet the house already owned him. He tried to leave. The car wouldn't start. Phone didn't work. No signal. Every attempt to escape reset him in front of the house, like the building itself rearranged the roads. He gave up fighting. He walked to the 13th door. I don't want to do this, he whispered. You already did, the voice behind the door answered. He inserted the key. The lock clicked. The door didn't swing open fast. It cracked slowly, like it wanted him to savor the fear. Darkness spilled out. Not lack of light, living blackness. Thick like smoke, but heavier, aware, sentient. Inside the room was a single chair facing a wall covered in photographs. Every picture was Ethan. Sleeping, working, showering, standing behind his mother at her nursing home. Some photos were taken from angles that were impossible unless someone had been with him every second of his life. He stepped closer. The newest photo was dated tomorrow. His corpse, mouth sewn shut. A message pinned to his chest. Property of the 13th door. Ethan screamed. The darkness moved. It shaped itself into a figure, tall, skeletal, with teeth like broken keys and eyes that were just empty doorways. It whispered, all doors lead somewhere. You opened me. Now I open you. Ethan ran. The house smiled. Walls stretched, rooms multiplied. The exit shrank. He gasped for air and collapsed. Authorities found Ethan days later, wandering the highway barefoot, clothes shredded, mumbling, "Never open the last door." He never went back. Nobody did. The house was demolished last winter, except they only found 12 rooms and a door frame buried beneath the foundation. Carved into the wood, next owner. Some doors lead to rooms. Some lead to endings. And some lead to you. If you dare to hear more, subscribe to the Wraitho channel before something else does it for you. Good night. And don't count your doors tonight.